Hello everybody. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about stuff. I'm in a first of all, still in Paris, obviously, as I'll be here for a while. Excuse all the noise. I'm in a very popular park right now called Place des Vosges. You can kind of see it's a literal square. It used to be kind of like one gigantic, almost like castle ground. It's a very famous park in the city. It is still extremely warm. It's summertime. A lot of people don't know that France does heat up. A lot of people, I think, tend to think it's maybe not as tropical. No, when you go, first of all, when you go to the south of France, it's even more ridiculous. It's like super, super warm. But even Paris itself gets pretty hot. Not a history lesson, but it's more like you see all the trees. Paris doesn't have a lot of trees per se. So therefore, a lot of people are like sitting under the trees in the shade where they actually can. We're at a very pivotal point now in this market. I don't know if you were watching a lot of the other videos. When I say pivotal, I mean like either everything is about to happen or nothing is about to happen. We are currently at a place where I think this is appropriate because if history repeats itself, we are going to have a bunch of new people who end up getting into the market and are going to want to know what to look for and how to look for stuff. The problem that a lot of people end up having when they get into this market is that they don't know where to go. They don't know what to look for. So they end up kind of throwing their money into anything. And then when that ends up happening, they end up losing money. Surprise, right? Yeah, super, super weird. And that's namely because people don't know what to actually look for. There's a lot of hype in the space. There's a lot of meme coins in the space. There's a lot of garbage in the space. So I'm gonna try and give you like the general basics of what to actually look for. I know a lot of people aren't gonna like this, or may have a problem with this, or may think that I'm saying something ridiculous, but you have to look for actual certain things. You have to make sure. Now, if you're entering the market and you want to lose money, do the exact opposite of what I'm going to say. It sounds stupid, but it makes a lot of sense. You should be going for projects that are actually popular. I know that sounds ridiculous, and that's because when people end up entering the space, they look for things that are hypey, that are in the news in that moment, and they don't care about actual longevity, which ends up being a gigantic problem because you need to actually have longevity. It's very similar to if you're investing in stocks. You're not just going to choose a random stock like many people do. I've seen people online talking about like penny stocks and stuff like that. That's nonsense because you put your money into it. You don't know what the company is. The company ends up going down. You end up losing your money. So you logically have probably been told before, if you're going to invest your money into something, you put your stuff into Apple or into Amazon. I don't want to say Nvidia, but you understand, like these larger names, larger market caps, they're far more stable than other companies could be. You want a reliable dividend. You want something that's going to actually pay off for you, as opposed to you just randomly throwing your stuff into any kind of thing. You want to make sure that not only is the coin popular, but that it has people actually using it. That also sounds ridiculous, but it's also very important. You want to make sure that the actual daily volume of the coin is grandiose in numbers. You want to make sure, and I mean, these metrics are all free online. So don't get confused. Don't think that you won't be able to figure out this information. Don't think that for whatever reason you won't be able, no. No, you have no actual excuse. It's all online. It's all free. Find out which coins have the largest trading volume, which ones are being traded the most. You can look at it, you can go coin market cap, you can go to coin codex, find out what the popular coins are that have actual trading volume. You will see a huge disparity. Sometimes you'll see coins that have $14 billion worth of trading volume, and others will be in the top 20, top 30, but their trading volume will be 17 million. That usually means that it's actually a pump and dump, and someone's just trying to make sure that they're pumping up the volume to make it seem like there's actual usage for it. And that's not exactly what it is. I'm sweating. It is so warm. You can't even begin to imagine. You need to look for stuff that has actual partnerships. That's also a very big thing. A lot of coins in the space will lie to you. And once again, all of this information is public. It's not something that you're gonna have a hard time finding. A lot of coins will tell you that they have partnerships, or they're working with this company, or they're working with Amazon. It's easily verifiable. There are a few coins very recently who actually have big partnerships. And these big partnerships are paying off and are going to pay off to their advantage because they're actually real. There were coins years ago where people kept on saying that they were actually partnered with a company and they weren't. These coins went down, but I also told people years ago not to put their money into these because I knew that they were garbage. If you want a real answer as to what to do if you are just getting into this market, geez Louise, what you should actually do, here are, in no certain order, these are the coins that look the most likely to actually succeed in the short and long term because of actual partnerships. You can probably already imagine which one is going to be number one. Try not to get hit by a car. Number one is obviously Bitcoin. A lot of people for years have been fighting tooth and nail against this, trying to pretend like its market cap isn't over $1 trillion, like there aren't hundreds of millions of people around the world using it. If you are looking for stability, first of all, understand this is the most volatile market that you will ever be in, ever in your entire life. You are going to be tested to the max while being in this market, but understand, as far as stability, long-term growth, short-term entry, ease of barrier to actually get into this market, the answer is Bitcoin. There's no other coin that even remotely stands even half close to it. The second one is going to be Ether. If you are looking into new coins to buy or something that's a lot more stable, a lot of people are going to tell you any kind of a brand new coin that does this, that claims on the website that they're as strong as Ethereum or faster than Ethereum. It's nonsense. They're lying to you. They're trying to get you to buy their new crappy coin so that you can push up the trading volume so that they can then sell the coin and cash out of it. I'm telling you, I've been in this market since 2016. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Please believe me. If you're looking for stability and actual strength, as the first, Ether is the most used blockchain on the planet. It's Ethereum. Number three, this shouldn't be controversial. It's going to be XRP. I know a lot of people love to hate on it. They want to say all these different things. The company behind XRP is called Ripple. They are currently the most successful cryptocurrency coin company. So I'm not talking about Coinbase, I'm not talking about MicroStrategy, I'm talking about that standing behind a particular coin who said that they were going to have partnerships, and they actually have them. The barrier to entry for this coin is nearly non-existent. The coin's price is still very low comparative to where a lot of analysts believe that it's going to go, especially if you start hearing the 10, 15, 20, 30, and I dare say $100 range. They are partnered. Ripple, the company, is partnered with a dozen central banks, like literal central banks on this planet, who are using this coin, who are going to be using this coin, who have said out loud that they're going to be using it. You can Google it. Type in Ripple banks, Ripple central banks. You'll see a list. You will see articles. It's all over the place. These are currently the safest coins to put your money into. Besides that, you will have two other ones which are going to also be controversial, but they should not be, and they are Litecoin and they are Cardano. These are the only two coins that currently stand out as not scammy and nothing Solana-esque. I know people want to hear Solana. I know you like Solana. I know you want to think in your mind that Solana is going to be this big, great thing. Solana has only been involved in scams. You can look all the way back to FTX and look at what they were holding and why they were holding so much of it. They were trying to manipulate the price. You can't have an argument with me. I go over this every single day. I know exactly what these coins are and what they're used for. There are very few safe coins in this market. If you are here to make long-term money, look into the ones I spoke about. and see if they are right for you. Otherwise, if you want to put your money into something, put your chips on the table, and hope that everything lands in an upright position, put your money into anything else. I try to give very basic general information on things and not to hype things up, because I've been here for so long that a lot of people, sorry, when somebody's trying to take a video in front of me, a lot of people get into this market, they won't listen to reason, they throw their money into something, the bull run ends up ending, and they lose all their money, and then they wonder why nothing actually ended up working out. Yes, the market's very simple. It's just about knowledge. You have to learn about it. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You have to learn about it. You have to do research. You have to figure out what everything is. And then you essentially, I know it sounds insane, you buy and hold and wait. That's the entire core of the market. Well, yes, I do hope that you've all enjoyed. Hope you got something from it, sincerely. We're at the point in the market where things usually, especially around winter time, prices do go up. I do hope that you all enjoyed. I do hope that you all are having a great day. Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, wherever the heck you might be. I do hope it is absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, commenting, and supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.